his feet to the fire on a budget, hold his feet to the fire on a debt limit, hold his feet to the fire on a health care law they want to fund it, and serious tax reform they want now. All lost in the dollars to Damascus damage control. Why is that? To Americans for Tax Reform Director Mattie Duppler, who says, push back now. Mattie apparently believes that legislators can indeed walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time and attack lots of problems at the same time. You're right, Mattie, we can do this. But apparently,
well, I don't know.
They can't. What's the deal?
Yeah, walk, talk, and chew gum might be a little generous for Congress, Neil, but I do think that there's a couple things at work here. First is that Nancy Pelosi is the one whipping this vote. John Boehner is not the one who has to hold a caucus together to get a Syria authorization across the line. So this could potentially be a very embarrassing vote for Democrats to take when their president is the one who is asking them to give them this authorization. And at the other hand, you know, this is not only do we have Congress who doesn't want to double task, they don't have a very long attention span either. This is not something that can wait out in the wings because the budget battles that are coming do actually have a very serious deadline. Congress needs to come together and have funding agreed upon by the end of this month, and that's a hard stop.
All right, Mattie, if you'll indulge my black helicopter crowd view on this subject.
Okay.
Here's my crackpot theory. I have many. But my latest is the president doesn't want this authorization. He really doesn't.
Okay.
He really isn't interested in getting involved in Syria. He hadn't made the red line comment. We wouldn't be here. So,
well, you know,
hear me out. I'm not done. The crackpots are never done. He's using this as a delaying tactic to sidetrack Congress's attention to make sure, in the middle of a potential vote on war, they're not going to do anything to mess with the budget, certainly not mess with the debt limit. And he gets to have his cake and eat it too. What say you?
Okay, well, Neil, I'll give you this. This is certainly outside the president's MO. You know, we've seen him do whatever he wants on his climate change agenda, on his health care law. He certainly didn't bother to go to Congress over his decision to go into Libya. So you're right. This is definitely anachronistic for him. However, I do think that this is a politically damaging situation for him to be in for too long. He's already dithered, you know, and this is something that I think the entire world is watching him go back and forth on his decision as to what he wants to do for Syria, and to have Congress sit on his authorization for too long is only going to continue to make him look bad and going to make any action we do take even less serious. I
agree with you on all the above on Syria, but I tell you, it buys him time that no one's certainly going to push the debt limit to the brink or shut down the government in this. So he gets a great delaying tactic and great cover for delaying tactic and a presumed rejection on a resolution I don't think in his heart of hearts he wants. Win, 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 win for him.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, though, he can't not do anything about the budget. As I mentioned, September 30th is a hard stop.
Well, all right, you got me on that one. All right, facts got in the way of my crazy views. He has to do something September 30th, but I will say this. The September 30th thing becomes less a brinksmanship battle if we're in the middle of a potential near war. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we can't fund the war without something keeping the government open. So that, again, is going to fall at his feet if the president hasn't signed anything by that date.
Okay. Well, quit throwing these facts back at me. Just go with the drama. Thank you very much.
Neil, how to do it.
No, you were terrific. I appreciate it.